I was literally in my bed 10 minutes ago, hence why I'd be looking like this. Would you believe it's summer with my drip, a hoodie and a rainproof on. Anyway, it's Monday morning and I'm going to attempt a 5k on the treadmill because quite frankly it's rubbish weather to be doing outside. But I haven't did a proper run in months, so wish me luck and let's see how this goes. So happy I completed that. It doesn't matter so much about the time, it's that I went the distance without stopping, and I'm proud of myself about that. I'm a very sweaty Betty right now, need to go back, take the dog a walk, then I'll go and have the best shower of my life. I'm washing my hair today because it is rank after that.
Isn't this just the creepiest thing you've ever seen?
So you're telling me we've literally still got another 2 or 3 months of this rubbish grey rainy weather? Now you're probably wondering, but Joanne, you've got a tan. How do you have a tan? So I went on holiday at the start of June. Holiday debrief incoming later on in the video because I've got some funny stories to tell you from that. But yeah, now this is the rubbish weather for the rest of the summer. It's apparently meant to be the rainiest summer we've had in a very, very long time in Scotland, which is just fantastic. It's what you want to hear in it. This is how I left Nova this morning when I was going to the gym. Now let's just see what the cheeky little cutesy patootsy multi-poo is up to now. My bet is that she's still sleepy, but she runs up to me because she just loves me and misses me so much for the 1 hour I've been away. You're still in your bed. No. Oh, you little dear. Hello, lazy girl. Nova's had a little haircut at the weekend and she just looks so fresh and clean. This is also her new harness. Slay girl. So you heard me complaining about the rubbish weather all morning, yet here I'm sitting with a nice coffee. Vanilla syrup and oat milk, it is unmatched. But actually, I only started drinking hot drinks last week because in my last video, if you've watched it, if not, go watch it. I was talking about getting my wisdom tooth out and I got it out. And let's just say I had anticipated that it was going to be bad, but I didn't realise like just how bad. It was very, very impacted, pretty much grown straight to the side. I had to get the gum like sliced up the back. The tooth took ages to come out. It was really, really hard. I thought my jaw would snap. Then yeah, I had to remove some of the jawbone, I'm pretty sure, to get the tooth out. It was horrible, but the recovery sucked. I was on a liquid diet for weeks and I couldn't have like hot coffee, so it was literally iced coffee out my brain. And yeah, it was horrible. I was so lethargic. I was starving because it doesn't matter how much liquid you're consuming, it's still not as filling as like actual solid food. I went back to the dentist last week because I'm still completely numb on my chin, lips and teeth, like all along my back teeth. Cannot feel a thing, like completely numb, which obviously not ideal because, for example, the other day I was going to the supermarket and I'm kicking about the supermarket, do what I need to do, come home and my mum's like, Joanne, what's down your chin? I had a big dollop of soup right here on my chin and I couldn't feel anything obviously because I'm numb. But yeah, I had to go back and say to them, so they've did a wee examination and they said it might come back, it might not. Might just take a few months, or hopefully it's not going to be nerve damage, but honestly I'm really just keeping everything crossed that it's not, and I do get feeling back because it's such a weird sensation. And even when I'm like eating food, like chewing, it almost feels like I've got false teeth in because I can't actually feel my teeth, if you get what I mean. Joe from You has entered the chat. I'm just on my way to the mini Tesco to send back some stuff I bought from Gymshark because unfortunately it doesn't fit. I'm all about comfort, and see when it's like super duper tight, even though I think it's meant to be tight because it's gym wear, I'm just like, girl, do not restrict me. I like to be able to move freely, okay? I can 100% confirm that my love language is baking. It's definitely how I like to
give love, spread love. I think bacon's such a nice way to do a sweet little gesture. It doesn't cost an absolute arm and a leg, but lets the person know that you're thinking of them. And who doesn't love a sweet treat? Come on. So I picked myself up a cookie mix. And you may be thinking, Joanne, that's lazy. You're not making it from scratch. Well, I only get a 30-minute lunch break, so needs must. And it's still a lovely way to do something nice for someone. Plus the Betty Crocker mixes are always absolutely 10 out of 10.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day.
The house is officially smelling fantastic, like a bakery. When I tell you how hard I found it to get back into a routine after my holiday is no joke. So I got back on the Monday and then I went a beach walk on the Wednesday night and I just cried the whole time I was walking down the beach, pretty much. Like, oh, I just really found it hard to adjust back into routine. I had extreme holiday blues. I just really loved like lying in the sun, not having to rush around and do XYZ. It was nice and slow. I really needed that chill time, to be honest, because I was pretty burnt out. 3 jobs on the go at the one time is not good for anyone. I feel like I'm finally back in my routine. I've kickstarted the week off productively and I feel like if you do that, you can't go wrong. That is Novi back from her playdate. Nova, your fresh trim is amazing. You look so good. You can see your beautiful little eyes. Slay girl, you go to sleep. I'm having a stressful day. It feels so good to eat something crunchy. Like, I'm back to eating food. My tooth is healing. Why carrots? Why are you chomping on carrots, Joe? Like, come on, that's weird. Am I just doing it for the natural tan? Yeah. If you eat orange-rich foods like carrots and sweet potatoes and stuff, the natural beta-carotene in it, if you eat enough of these, it goes into your skin, but you need to watch because if you eat too much of it, it can lead to proper discoloration in your like palms of your hands and your feet and parts of your face and stuff. Happened to a YouTuber I watch and half her skin turned like completely orange, so she had to lay off orange rich foods for like a year or 2 years. But I'm just looking for a healthier glow, so if I get a spare minute I do be chomping down on a carrot as a snack. The more you know. I want you to leave my videos with a little bit of education. So I've got some good news, right? The watermelons in Asda have been decreased in price by £5, now to £2.50. However, see, when I was on holiday, I wandered into the supermarket. And you know what it's like when you're abroad, the supermarkets are an adventure. They are all amazing. You get to see all the new snacks that they have, all the selection of fruit, pastries, alcoholic beverages. It's fantastic. It's so much fun. Well, we had a supermarket pretty much just right outside our hotel, and the watermelons were about triple the size of this. Big bad boy juicy watermelons. €1.19. €1.19 for something triple the size of this, and here we pay £2.50 or up to a £5. Obviously because it was mainland Spain, so it was cheaper. But when I saw that, I was like, how do I fit 10 of them in my Ryanair carry-on bag? I took a photo because I knew the next YouTube video I was making, I had to speak about this because if you know me, you know my obsession. I've got a watermelon gibbet on my crock. I'm a true fan.
When I was recovering from my wisdom tooth surgery, I found new love for watermelon juice. It's so easy to make. You just chop up watermelon, blend it, and then strain it. I couldn't quite chew the watermelon, so this was the alternative, and it's amazing. You need to try it.
Oh, you can literally tell this is gonna be a juicy boy. Taste test. Some ASMR for you. That actually might be the best watermelon I've ever tasted in my whole damn life. I could honestly sit at my desk and eat this whole thing. Like, not even feel a bit sick. Not even feel sick of it. Cheers. This is an every night ritual that we play with Nova, where she drops her toy at our feet and we have to launch it and she chases it. Parkour! She's like, Joanne, will you just throw the damn thing? So you literally just do that for about 15 minutes and then she'll sleep like an absolute baby.
Watch YouTube videos. Like every time I go to watch one, obviously I don't really watch my own videos. I'm just using an example. Look, it says something went
That's
wrong.
her shouting at me to throw it.
I saw that this is a thing that has.
Have a
So
sit.
it just stinks. Like I never realized how many YouTube videos I watch on my phone. Oh, and it's weird today.
It may not look it, but my legs are actually agony. This is so pathetic. I went 5K and now it's 2 days later and my legs are still seizing up. It feels like it should be September, October time. I was actually saying to my mum last week, what sort of night of the year do you prefer? Like a summer's night or a cosy one in the winter time? Because I do love summer. I love catching rays, but when we don't have that, sometimes I prefer a cosy, like, autumn night. It's not too cold, but it's dark at like, say, 6 or something. You're in for the evening, you have a nice wee bath, candles on, lie in your bed. So I do freaking love cosy vibes, but I really also love long beach walks and late sunsets. So it's a toughie. I need to do something right now and it's gonna make me feel like a horrible person. Oh please no, Joe, I don't want to go on a walkie. I'm so cozy in my blanket. How cute is my new jumper? Giving business in the front, party in the back. When I tell you it is incredibly soft, take a look at that bad boy material. You know that's the real deal. Was I only going into Asda to get oat milk and tuna? And did I take a little walk to the clothes section? Yes, I sure did, because they had a big, we're half off. And I was like, that's a piece of me. So I got this jumper for £7 and it's in a large and I just know I'm going to live in it in the summer. I thought I would take this opportunity to do a holiday debrief. Believe it or not, I actually did try to vlog the holiday on numerous occasions. So like sitting by the pool trying to do a vlog, was doing it on the balcony, in the bathroom, and see, if I'm being completely honest, I just wasn't feeling it. Like I just wanted to do nothing, didn't have to want to worry about getting shots or whatever. So I was just like, do you know what, Joanne, give yourself a break and you can do a rundown of your hollybobs when you're back. So I did. I prioritised myself. Girl boss. We stayed in a Malia hotel, stayed in one of them in Tenerife as well, and let's just say those hotels are like top tier fanciness. There was another Malia hotel just on the beachfront and this one had a rooftop bar. Just look at how bougie this place is. Our jaws were literally dropping. It was so gorgeous. The views were immaculate. The cocktails were fantastic and it just looked so good at sunset. I highly recommend you try it if you're in the area. It's called Sky and Sea Rooftop Malia Hotel. I definitely felt like I did not belong. They were very bougie. So because we were only breakfast included, it meant that we had to like buy our drinks. And to see if I'm being honest, cheap. It wasn't expensive at all. I think a round was coming to maybe like €6.20 or something, and that was for like a big pint of beer. And then I was getting like rosy wines and lemonades, and if you know Spanish measures, they're like big measures, so the pint cup filled practically to the top with rosy wine and then the dash of lemonade at the top, so it was totally worth it in my opinion. Halfway through the holiday we met this lady at the entertainment and she was all inclusive, so she was like, oh, what you guys drinking, and I'll just go get it. And I was like, oh no, don't be silly, like it's fine, we'll get it. And she was like, guys, I get it free, just tell me what you want, I can get 3 drinks at a time. So you know how in the show Power they have the connects, like who supply the drugs? Well, this Irish lady was our connect. We'd be going to the entertainment in the evening like, Have you seen her yet? It was a great time had by all. We also went to a crocodile park when we were away. Totally just skimmed over this, but it was so cool seeing crocodiles in the flesh. They're huge. We're in Torremolinos. Don't know if I said that. That was my first time going to Malaga area, Torremolinos, Costa del Sol.
Boof! Right in the Niagara Falls!
Boof! Right in the Costa del Sols!
Right at the Vina McCalls! Boof!
And I absolutely loved it. It felt super safe. Every second person you met was either Scottish, English or Welsh or whatever, Irish. So you got the touch of home when you were there. It was super easy transport wise. Literally got off the train at the airport, and then this actually, I don't know if I should expose myself, but I will. Basically, backstory. Prior to the holiday, we were obsessed with watching Race Across the World. If you've not seen it, you really should watch it. It is what it says on the tin. It's a race across the world. 10 ordinary Brits get given a starting point location. They get flown out to that, but they don't know where they're going literally until the time of the flight. Like, they don't know what to pack. That would be so hard. Imagine if you were going to like somewhere roasting and you packed like jumpers and leggings and everything. Flown to the location, given a map, given a small budget each. Their phones are taken off them, their wallets are taken off them, and they get given an envelope with the first checkpoint location where they've to get to, and it's just a race. How they are able to cope getting from A to B in places where maybe they don't speak the language, they don't know buses, they've got no access to phones or the internet or anything. It's really good. I highly recommend you watch it. We had downloaded 2 seasons before going on holiday so that when we were lying by the pool we could watch that, or like on the plane, and thoroughly enjoyed it. Finished all 4 seasons, so I'm now up to date and I can't wait for season 5. I don't know where the race is going to be. I'm thinking maybe Africa, but who knows, I just need to wait till it's out. So yeah, it's on BBC iPlayer. If you want to watch it, you'll love it. Anyway, I had this ongoing joke where I was like, I'm not all the best clued up here, right? So I don't know how I would cope being in Race Across the World. And then when we were getting on the train at the airport, we're standing at the platform and I was like,
wouldn't it be funny if like we were standing on the wrong side of the platform and we ended up going the wrong way?
we're just laughing, like, haha, Jo and her crazy wanders, like, goes the wrong way, XYZ, making a big joke of it. And what do we do? I'm not joking. Malaga's here, Torremolinos is here, and the train's going all the way up there. We got to Malaga. We're on the train 20 minutes to Malaga, then we had to go back to the airport, and I was like, I am mortified if anyone saw that happening. Like, we've messed up at the first hurdle. Like, what the heck? So I had to again walk over to the other platform, wait about 20 minutes, get on a 20-minute train to Torremolinos. So when the time we checked in, the folk at reception were probably like, mate, your flight was in about 3 hours ago, where the heck have you been? So I would like to say it was easy to get from A to B if you're a normal person, but if you're a bit silly like me, then you just had to take a little bit of a detour. But we got there safe and sound in the end. Hello, I got this. New Fred Again song. It is fantastic. The guy just always knows exactly how to hit the mark. I can't believe it's almost been a year since I went and saw Fred again. I would do anything to go back to that night. We need him to come to Glasgow ASAP. I'm on my 3rd coffee of the morning and it's only not even 11 AM. Yeah, but don't talk about it. Home Bargains have a pack of 30 Coke Zeros for £9.99. That's a cracking bargain, especially if you're like me and don't just sip your drinks. I'm a chugger. I am a guzzler when it comes to beverages. I wish I was a sipper because value for money. I have a competition with myself. Joanne, can you get this drink down within the next 30 seconds? So, it's my 26th birthday coming up in August. That makes me feel a type of way. Sick. How on earth am I 26? How am I going to be 26? I feel like 26 when you're young, you're like, oh my gosh, like to be 26 is so old, like you're such an adult. But being 26, I'm still a teenager. Like I'm just a girl, like I'm just a young girl. I'm not a woman, I'm a gal. I'm working now doing a thing where everyone gets their birthday off, not included in annual leave, so it's like a free day, and my birthday happens to fall on a Wednesday, so I'm off the Wednesday and then I've taken the Thursday, Friday as holidays, so I've got 5 days off for 2 days annual leave because the weekend falls. So I thought, how best can I spend my birthday, which is probably going to be so depressing and everyone's working around me, how best can I spend it that I'm going to be happy? You guessed it, I booked a 1 hour massage. And I'm so excited. Massages are the key to my heart. Literally, I would much rather have a massage than something like a product or whatever. That's booked for 11:30, so it's not too early. I can have a lie-in, I can go to the gym before, come back, go for a nice massage, and then come home, cheeky little bath, and lie and watch the telly if I want, because it's my birthday and I can do what I want. So that's like the main thing I'm looking forward to that's up and coming. And I might try and ask my family if they want to maybe do like a afternoon tea at the weekend or something of my birthday, because I've only been to one afternoon tea and I loved it. I felt so bougie. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I've honestly been missing vlogging. I was in a bit of a slump, but I feel like I'm coming back round to it. I just need some time to chill and honestly not do much. I've not been doing anything exciting that's worth vlogging anyway. Have a fantabulous weekend when it comes, and I'll see you in another cheeky little video.